I'm Sarah from Allcraft TV, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to crochet these really easy wrist warmers just in time for winter. These easy wrist warmers can be worn on either hand and are the perfect beginner project to keep your hands and wrists warm, or if you are a more experienced crocheter, sometimes it's just good to have an easy project to do. You can make the wrist warmers longer to go further up your arm, and you can use any color yarn or thickness that you'd like. Also, if you'd like to see more winter style crochet tutorials, make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with my tutorials. And with that, let's get crocheting. This is one of the wrist warmers, and as you can see, it basically looks like a rectangle when flattened with a hole for your thumb. The wrist warmers will be worked in repeated rounds of double crochet, and it is reversible so you can wear it on both hands. I'll be using the Lincraft brand of yarn cakes as I like the pink tones in this cake, but you can use any type of cake or yarn. I'll be using a 6mm hook and a yarn needle and scissors. To begin, we need to make a slip knot. You can do this any way that you know how to. Now chain enough so that it can be wrapped around the largest part of your hand. I needed to chain 23, but this will be different depending on the size of your hand and the type of yarn that you are using. To show you what I was talking about, I'm going to wrap the chain around the largest part of my hand so that the chains stretch a bit, because the yarn will stretch when crocheting the wrist warmers and you don't want them to become oversized. Now just slip stitch into the last chain from the hook to make a circle. To begin round 1, we need to chain 2, which doesn't act as a stitch. Then into the very first chain, we need to double crochet 1 into that chain. Into the second chain, double crochet 1. Into the third chain, double crochet 1. Into this fourth chain, double crochet 1. And into the rest of the chains that you have, just do 1 double crochet in each chain. You should have the same number of double crochets for round 1 as you did chains. So I started with 23 chains, so I will have 23 double crochets. I will meet you up near the end of round 1. I am just doing my 23rd double crochet. And don't forget to count your stitches, because you don't want to accidentally increase or decrease your work. Once you have all of your double crochets, slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet to finish round 1. To begin round 2, chain 2 and into the first stitch double crochet 1. Double crochet 1 into the second stitch, double crochet 1 into the third stitch, double crochet 1 into the fourth stitch, double crochet 1 into the fifth stitch, and just keep double crocheting 1 in each stitch around until you have the same number of double crochets that you did for round 1. So I needed to have 23 double crochets. Once you have your double crochets, slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet that you did to finish round 2, remembering that the chain 2 doesn't act as a double crochet. For round 3 to 6, you will just need to repeat round 2. So for round 3, chain 2 and into each stitch around double crochet 1. That's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, 4 double crochets, and just keep doing that until you have all of your double crochets. Once you have all of your double crochets, so I will have 23 double crochets, just slip stitch into the first stitch to finish round 3. To begin round 4, chain 2 and into every stitch double crochet 1. That's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, 4 double crochets, and just keep doing that until you have all of your double crochets. Once you have all of your double crochets, simply slip stitch into the first double crochet to finish round 4. For round 5, chain 2 and into each stitch around double crochet 1. I will leave you to do that. So if you need to, you can pause the video here to catch up. To finish round 5, slip stitch into the first double crochet to join the round. For round 6, which is the last round before we do the space for the thumb, we need to chain 2 and double crochet 1 in each stitch. Make sure that you are not increasing or decreasing the number of stitches that you have, so count your number of double crochets every row. And we want to have a nice flat rectangle as well. Just continue to double crochet 1 in each stitch and I will meet you up to finish round 6. To finish round 6, we need to slip stitch into the first double crochet to join the round. Now that we have 6 rounds, I'm just going to check the sizing, so I'm going to slide it through my hand and pull it down to my wrist. I am quite happy with where this sits on my wrist, and my wrist is about here. You can make this wrist warmer as long as you need by adding more rounds. If you want to do that, just keep repeating round 2 until you have your desired length. But if you are happy with 6 rounds, the 7th round is going to be the round with a hole to put your thumb through. To begin round 7, we need to chain 2. Into the very first stitch, double crochet 1. Into the second stitch, double crochet 1. Into the third stitch, double crochet 1, into the fourth stitch, double crochet 1, into the fifth stitch, double crochet 1, and into the sixth stitch, double crochet 1. Now chain 3, skip 3 stitches, and into the fourth stitch we are going to double crochet 1 into that stitch. And that has made the hole where our thumb will go. For the rest of the stitches for round 7, we just need to double crochet 1 in each stitch. So I will leave you to go ahead and do that. To finish round 7, slip stitch into the first double crochet to join the round. Round 8 is our last double crochet round, so we need to chain 2 and into the first 6 stitches double crochet 1 in each stitch. That's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, 4 double crochets, 5 double crochets, and 6 double crochets. Into the chain 3, we need to double crochet 3. That's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and 3 double crochets. Into this next stitch, double crochet 1. Into the next stitch after that, double crochet 1. Now just double crochet 1 in each stitch. So I will leave you to go ahead and do that. To finish round 8, slip stitch into the first double crochet to join the round. You should now have the same amount of double crochets that you started with for round 1. There is just one more round left, but we will be doing a single crochet border for round 9. So chain 1 to begin round 9 and single crochet 1 into the very first stitch, single crochet 1 into the second stitch, single crochet 1 into the third stitch, and just keep single crocheting 1 in each stitch in the round. To finish round 9, our last round, slip stitch into the first single crochet to join the round. You should have the same amount of stitches that you started with, so I have a total of 23 single crochets. Now pull up the loop, cut off the yarn and pull the loop through to secure the work. All that's left to do is to just weave in the ends and make your second wrist warmer using the same pattern. So if you need help, just simply scroll back on the video to find out how to make the wrist warmer again. After I finish weaving in the ends, I like to pull the work open like this, then cut off the remaining strands so that the work has more chance of being hidden. Also, when I started my second wrist warmer, I noticed that my tension was different, so just make sure that after each round you are checking your tension with your first wrist warmer to be able to have the same size wrist warmer. Like I said at the beginning of this video, these wrist warmers are reversible, so it doesn't matter which hand you wear them on. You can also change the colour and type of yarn, but if you are using any type of yarn cake, please hold on to the rest of the yarn because I will be showing you how to crochet an oversized infinity scarf with the yarn that you have left over in the next tutorial. As always, I hope you liked this tutorial, and if you did, please hit the like button. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with my tutorials. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day.